Hi all, this is lab 3 of Tableau. You can open Tableau Public, and from this page you can select outcome 2, that is the result of lab 2, or you can go to file, open from Tableau Public and select outcome 2, open. And now the dataset have already been uploaded and it doesn't need to upload any dataset. Just I want to hide all sheets. I right click on dashboard and select hide all sheets. Now I created another I want to create another worksheets, rename it to map this rate positive confirmed. Okay, now I'm going to create a calculated field from data pane. From drop down menu I want to create calculated field. In the upper box I write this rate COVID-19 to positive cases. And now in button box I write sum this involving COVID-19 divided to sum people positive cases count. Now I click on OK. I have a calculated field here. And now I drag longitude from data pane to columns shelf, and I drag latitude to rows shelf, and I drag state and country to detail on the marks card, country to detail, and this involving to detail. And now I drag state to label and drag this rate to COVID-19 to positive cases to label. Finally I drag people positive cases count to color. I edit the color to red and green. Select reversed. Okay. Now I'm going to drag state to filters card and I deselect none. Also I drag more or less filter that we have created before in filter cards, and from general tab I select use all. I click on OK, and I want to apply this filter to all sheets, so I click on this filter and I select apply to worksheets, and all using this data source. Now I'm going to create dual maps, so I drag latitude to rows shelf. Now we have two latitude in the rows shelves. I click on this one and select dual axis. Now make sure that you are in the second layer. This is the first layer and this is the second layer. Make sure you are in second layer and now I remove all of this. Just I keep state and country as a detail. As you can see, the icon of state and country is detail. I keep them and I drag this involving to size. And from this menu I select shape. From this box I choose one shape and I click on color and select one color. Now I'm going to create another dual map, so I right click on this one and this worksheet and select duplicate. I rename it map district COVID-19 to all causes. Okay, now in upper layer I remove this one just I have state and country as a detail, and now I drag this rate COVID-19 to all causes to label. I'm in the upper layer and I'm going to drag this involving to color. I change the color. This time I select red and blue. Okay, for the bottom layer I remove this one and I drag this from all causes to size. I choose another shape and also change the color. Now I'm going to create advanced dual charts. I am going to create new worksheets, rename it to chart COVID-19 this and positive control. Now I'm going to drag state to columns shelf twice because I want to have state upper of the chart and below of the chart, and drag people positive count case to rows shelf and this involving to rows. Now I click on the disinvolving and select dual axis. From the upper layer I select bar charts and I drag people positive counts to label, and from the bottom layer I drag disinvolving to label. Now in the left axis I right click on this and select edit axis, and from this box in general tab I select logarithmic as a scale, and you can change the title to everything. Just I want to add look on it to show the scales, and I close the box. Now for the second you can choose bar chart. Okay. Now in this in the right axis I'm going to right click on it and synchronize axis. Now my axis is the same scale, and now I click on null icon and filter data to remove all the nulls value, and now I right click on right axis and deselect show header. Now I want to sort it, so under the title I right click on the view and select sort descending. Also you can explore to find any features like changing the color of the labels or something like this from this part, color or label or something like this. Now okay, now I'm going to create another chart, and for all causes this, so I create new worksheets, rename it to chart COVID-19 this and all causes. Yes. Now I drag state to columns shelf, and this from all causes to rows shelf, and this involving to rows. I click on the disinvolving and select dual axis. I do the same as previous chart. I select bar chart, and also I drag this from all causes to label, and from the bottom layer I select bar and I drag this involving to label, and I edit axis to logarithmic, close this one, and I synchronize this axis also. Now I filter the noun data and I deselect show header, and here I want to sort descending. Okay. Now I'm going to create parameter. That's why I create another worksheets, and I select the name as select case count. Okay. From data pane, from drop down menu, I select create parameter. From here I change the name to select case. Here from data type I select string, and allowable variable I choose list, and for the first value I typed positive cases. For the second value, COVID-19, this. Another one is all causes this. Okay, now I click on OK. The parameter is created, and if I want to use this parameter I need to create calculated field. And here I in the upper box I write case category, and in the bottom box I write case. The parameter name is select case, so select case when people positive cases count, and when COVID-19 deaths. Then enrolling, and then all causes this. Then this from all causes. Okay, now I click on OK. It is my calculated field. Now I am going to drag case category to rows, and also I drag case category to label. and I don't need this axis, so I deselect show header, and just I want to show the parameter, so I click on it, on the parameter, and select show parameter. Here I can select my case. I have 3 cases that I have created in parameters: positive cases, COVID-19 deaths, and all-cause deaths. If I want to select COVID-19 or all-cause deaths, the value should be changed based on parameter that you select from this part. Now I'm going to create new dashboard. I click on new dashboard icon. Now I drag all the worksheets to my dashboard. Okay, now select dashboard in menu bar and select actions. I click on action button and select filter. From this box I deselect all the sheets, and for target sheets I select all of these sheets and click on OK. Now in show and hide cards top of the page, I select filter and select more or less fatal. I can remove this one. Okay, and I want to change the filter. I right click on this and select a single value drop down. Now if I select each of these items, all of the sheets should be changed. First I change the size to automatic. Okay, now if I want to select just for a state, I click on it, and as you can see all the worksheets have changed, and just you can see death rate, COVID-19 to all causes or positive confirmed, and all the information has changed just for this 4 state, or you can select all to have all of this. So you should submit your dashboard. You can go to file, save Tableau public as, and rename it to outcome 3 and save it. Thank you.